Hello everyone, my name is Joshua and welcome to our farm. We are located at Hyderabad and about me, I've been breeding and showing Siberian Huskies for a little more than 6 years now. Today we have about 5 Huskies with us. 2 of them are Indian champions and we also have a Poland import from Arctico and Canto Kennel. Fortunately, all of my dogs carry world-class pedigrees and we've been very successful in showing and breeding Siberian Huskies. So this is Alexandra. This is my first Siberian Husky. She is 7 years old. Her father is Indian Grand Champion for Caddo Belofton, Costa Rican import, and she is an Indian champion. She finished her title when she was just 13 months old. And over here you have Raquel. She is also an Indian champion. Her father happens to be a South African import. His name is Foxfire Gran Torino, and who's again an Indian Grand Champion and has won in a lot of dog shows all across the world. She's 15 months old and she finished her championship title at the recent Hiken shows that were held in the month of December 2023. Here we have Akira with us, who happens to be my own breeding. This is her daughter. She's again about 2.5 years old, and she is the great granddaughter of a very famous dog called Pung, who happens to be a 4-country champion. And over here we have Bentley Flying Spur Artico and Canto. That's his registration name. He is my Poland import, who again carries some of the world's best pedigrees, who again happens to come from a very renowned kennel from Poland, and his parents are from Winter Melody, and the dogs from that kennel have basically won in the World Dog Show. So yeah, I consider myself very fortunate to have some of the best stocks in Hyderabad, or I can say in India as well. So a lot of people reach out to me asking if Huskies can survive in Indian climatic conditions, and we are based in Hyderabad. That happens to be hot majority of the year. So well, Huskies are a double-coated breed. They have a thick undercoat as well as an outer coat. Now the best thing about Huskies is their endurance levels and their capability to adapt. So their adaptability levels are very high. So even if you're getting an import from a country, from a European country that turns out to be cold, your dog will definitely get acclimatized to the Indian weather conditions very soon. It's not necessarily that you will have to have the air conditioner on 24/7 if you're keeping Huskies. They have very good adaptability, they have very good endurance levels, and they definitely can survive in Indian climatic conditions.
What are the things that a customer should see when he's buying a puppy?
So the first thing would be the health of the puppy. The puppy should be more than 45 days of age, should be done with its first dose of vaccinations. Apart from that, something I really insist upon is studying the pedigree of the dog, which is very important. So all the dogs that I have are registered with the Kennel Club of India, and every dog that goes out of my kennel will be going along with the KCI papers and the microchip. So that way you will be able to have a track of the gene pool of the dog, the pedigree it carries, the father, the mother, and that is something you should definitely look into when you're getting yourself a Siberian Husky or any breed for that matter.
Okay. What are the things that you have to know before getting a Husky to your house?
So, customers or buyers should definitely make themselves aware about the breed they're getting. So speaking of Huskies, like I mentioned, it's a very highly energetic breed. So it definitely needs good amount of exercise, and they are a breed that sheds heavily. They are seasonal shedders, so you will have a lot of fur lying around your house all the time. So you need to be well prepared to have vacuums or lint rollers in your house to keep your furniture clean, to keep your clothes clean. And the main thing, at least where I see Indian customers and people struggling with is, or going for woolly coated Siberian Huskies. Now, what I would like to, stress upon is woolly coats are not purebred Siberian Huskies. The Siberian Husky only comes in a standard coat. We definitely have a lot of color variations. We have black and white, we have red and white, we have light red and white, we have grey and white, we also have pure white. So the color is not a problem, but when you're getting yourself a husky, please read about the breed standards. Please make yourself aware that a woolly coat is not a standard Siberian husky. There are a lot of breeders breeding for monetary purposes, and you don't want to be fooling yourself. And by getting yourself, at least if you want to own a purebred, you should definitely be reaching out to the right breeder to get yourself a good dog.
A few people are confused in Alaskan Malamute and Siberian Huskies.
Right.
So can you brief about the breeds and what is the difference between the both breeds?
Yeah, definitely. So Alaskan Malamutes fall under the giant classification of the dog breeds, whereas Siberian Huskies are a large-sized dog, medium to large-sized dog. The fur in an Alaskan Malamute is much more heavier, much more longer, much more thicker, and the dog themselves, the breed themselves is a giant breed. Whereas Huskies, they have a standard coat. It's a double-coated breed. They have a thick undercoat as well as an outer coat. Whereas Alaskan Malamutes, they have a much heavier coat. So that is the first difference that you would want to be looking at.
And many people have a doubt, do we have a woolly coat in the husky?
Well, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
And that is something I really want to put some light upon. So a woolly coat husky is basically considered a fault as per the breed standards set up by various kennel clubs. So we have AKC, we have FCI, and woolly coat is considered a fault under these breed standards. So a husky comes only in one coat. A pure Siberian husky will only have a standard coat. So if you are wanting to get yourself a purebred Siberian husky, always look for a standard coat. Always research, do your study on the breed, make yourself aware about what the breed is all about, because a woolly coat definitely somewhere in the generations long back must have been mated with an Alaskan Malamute. And in today's world, we have a lot of breeders breeding woolly coat into woolly coat, selling them as purebred Siberian Huskies. But unfortunately, that's not a purebred Siberian Husky, because a purebred Siberian Husky only comes in one coat, and that's a standard coat.
How did you get into Huskies?
So how I got into Huskies was, I happened to go to a dog show somewhere in 2014, and that was the first time I saw a husky for real, and that was love at first sight for me, because I so fell in love with the breed. There was this dog that happened to be the showstopper, and it was her dad. His name was Focado Belofton. He was a Costa Rican import who won the BOB and the group in that particular dog show. And it was after that dog show that I decided I will reach out to the owner of that dog for a puppy. And I reached out to them, and they mentioned that they did not have puppies at that particular point of time, and there were several follow-ups, multiple calls, multiple texts, and I was not able to get a husky from them immediately. And then I started looking or contacting other breeders for a puppy, but somehow I was not very happy with what I was looking at outside. And I think about 8 or 9 months later, I get a call from them saying that they have a puppy available, and if I'd be interested, I can purchase the dog from them. And I was ready to welcome home my first Siberian Husky, and that's none other than the once Maxi, aka Alexandra. She's an Indian champion, and I promised the breeder that I will also be showing the dog. So I showed her debut happened at the APKC shows held in the year 2017, and she was about 6 or 7 months then, and she won the best of breed in all the 3 rings. She got her 3 challenge certificates, and she also won the best puppy in group. And post that, I showed her in the hike-in show, and that was when people started reaching out to me to check if I was breeding Siberian Huskies. And
So do we have puppies available now?
we had a litter recently, but the puppies have all been sold for now, but we are expecting some outstanding litters shortly. So anybody interested in getting a quality Siberian Husky can always reach out to me. My number is 8790235098. you can always feel free to call me or text me via WhatsApp. I am very active on social media, so I should be able to get back to you very soon. And you're always welcome to walk into my kennel and take a look at my dogs. We are located at Alaskan, Gadkesar, Hyderabad, and I'll be more than welcome to see you guys at my place to take a look at my dogs and help you get a good Siberian Husky.
Yeah. What will be the cost of the puppy?
Well, the price is again dependent on the parents. I will not be able to tell a particular price right now, but then I can give you the range. So usually the puppies are sold between anywhere between 35,000 to a lakh, again depending upon the pedigrees of the parents. Thank you, Mahesh, for taking out your valuable time and visiting us. Hopefully during your next visit we should have some husky puppies with us. And to all the viewers out there, Mahesh's channel's name is Pets, and please do like, share and subscribe to his channel. He's doing a great job with covering all the content for pet lovers out there, and do watch out for more amazing content on his channel. Thank you once again, Mahesh.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure to have you.
Yeah.